Hello and welcome to Code Canvas. This channel is all about web development, covering JavaScript, CSS3, HTML5, React.js, WordPress, and ChatGPT integration, even the basics of AWS. If you are looking to learn, build, and grow your skills, you are in the right place. Let's get started. In this video, we will explore one CSS property, interpolate-size. So interpolate-size controls how the size of an element is animated during a view transition. It determines whether the element's size should smoothly interpolate, meaning animate, from its old size to its new size, or whether it should jump directly to the new size without animation. In simple words, the interpolate size property allows us to transition an element from a certain length to its intrinsic size. Without it, there is no way to animate or transition an element from, say, width 0 to width minimum content. So I have one example here. As you can see here, this is one SVG image, and in CSS on this hover here, this is notice, let's ignore that. Here what we have do, we are checking if this size is supported by the browser. We will see the browser compatibility as well. So here, using transition, we are changing the width. So as you can see, when you hover on this element, that is this anchor tag with this image. So where we are hovering here, it is changing its width and filling with this color, and maximum width we are setting here. Okay, so this is how this default behavior works. In order to make it smooth, the transition smooth, what we have to do, we have to simply apply this property on root element. So this is a root element, interpolate size, and value we need to set allow keywords. And now let's see how it works. Now you can see there is a smooth transition, right? So interpolate size works for allowing the smooth transitions, smooth animations between different states of a web page, especially when elements change size during transitions. And this size is a part of CSS View Transitions API. Okay, I have another example here. As you can see, we have this read more button, and this is CSS for that. When you click, it is expanding this paragraph, right? So this is simple CSS, and in JavaScript we have set the height to auto to null. So toggle this height. Okay, so now we don't have that property. Let's add to root element interpolate size and keep value allow keywords, and see how it will add the transition animation. Right now you see the animation. So this property accept one of the two keyword values. First one is allow keywords. This value is where the magic lives. You might even say that this property was created specially so that we could use this value to transition an element size from a specific length unit to its intrinsic size, such as going from height 0 to height max content. And another accepted value is numeric only. This is the default value. You should only use it to reset the allow keyword value. If it is inherited on an element, you do not want to transit with keyword values. So this is the default value, numeric only. The next question is when you should use interpolate size. You should use this property when you want to animate the resizing of element during transitions such as expanding or collapsing cards such like this. So expanding and collapsing, model and windows resizing. So sometimes when you are dealing with models pop-ups and the model window get resized, that you need at that time you need this property. As well as you can use this property while layout changes between pages. Okay, so the values that can be interpolated are auto, like this height. So now we have this value height 0 to height minimum max content. So the values that can be animated are auto, mean content, max content, fit content, and content. All right, let's talk about browser support. So this is not supported by the major of browsers. As you can see, this is supported by the latest Chrome and Edge, but Safari, Firefox, and IE does not support this property, right? So this is still not that. Uh, so before using this property, you might need to check if it is supported by the browser or not. Here, like this, if this supports, so your current browser supports this interpolate size value to allow keyword, then only this notice should be hidden. Otherwise, there should be some notice as mentioned here. This is a notice saying that your browser does not support the features used in this demo. So you need to use Chrome latest version. All right. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more similar videos. Drop your questions or suggestions in the comments. I would love to hear from you. See you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and keep coding.